So it's like the top one of like each dot. If you pay attention to how we study our history, each one
Mm.
of them dots, check out what they mean in history. As far as what we study on, like Babylon, Ethiopia, Egypt, South Africa, certain thing in Asia. Look, you got California on there. You got what's that? Mexico. Then you got Brazil. You got the Mayans. Then you got the island where they said Mu supposed to be, or what they would look at and say that's Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Check
Yeah,
out where all those red dots are located at, and it says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
you
And really,
absolutely
it
right.
should be about 12 to 13 dots if we count them right. Watch it be 12 to 13 dots.
It is because it
All
says
right.
these the earth chakras. That's what it says. It's the earth chakras, and so the 13 is the 13th chakra. That means it's over. It's the top of all the other ones. And like you said, from Hawaii to Washington State to Palenque to Peru to South Africa to uh, the area in Egypt. You
Yeah,
got Tibet.
that should be Ethiopia. That should be Ethiopia or either Egypt.
It say the Great Pyramid and Mount
Mm-hmm.
Sinai and the Mount of Olives.
And it also say five
That, that
fifth.
that's Egypt. That's Egypt right there.
So which
Uh,
make that deep
That's by the
because the
Dead
fifth
Sea.
one,
That's by the Dead Sea right there.
because all the secrets is before the fifth dynasty when it comes to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That's what make that number five with it fifth being over that kind of deep. You
Yeah.
know what
mm-hmm,
I'm saying? To me, far as what.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But is Babylon on there too? Because a lot of the
Nope.
something else that go ahead.
Nah. You go to Tibet. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Tibet. Holy shit. They got Mount Fuji, Japan on this bitch.
Mm.
And then they got Southeast Asia. I don't know what that is. Uh
Southeast, that's Taiwan or
it say New Zealand.
oh New Zealand is up, huh?
It said New Zealand. It says Pronamo. Ponamo.
Wow.
So after that, you got Australia. Oh wait. The four mountains of Bali. I'm sorry, I read the wrong side. So the four mountains of Bali must be what this is because South Africa ain't Bali. And
Yeah.
they're not naming no cities or no ocean. So the four mountains of Bali is here. And then this must be New Zealand is down here. So Australia is uh the third chakra.
But y'all know
Mhm.
New Zealand is a European. It shouldn't for that name to be down there. It's kind of weird to me. New Zealand being down there and not up where the Star David is. It's kind of weird.
Why you say that?
New Ze- New Zealand, bro. Just pull it. New Zealand, as far as the maps that we read and stuff, is not near Australia.
Yes, it is.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why I say why you say
Maybe
it.
I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm tripping it. I'm tripping it.
You might be
Yeah.
thinking about Papua New Guinea or something. Uh
Now, what's
but
that
cool.
island with them people be throwing the arrows and shit? That's like off the coast of East Africa, right?
Uh
Or is that an island off the coast of West Africa? You know what I'm talking about?
anybody could really. I mean, they got people throwing them things. It said it, but let me point
The
out real
one, the
quick.
one
The
where
sixth
where
chakra
the,
is
dude.
no fixed location. Go ahead.
Mm. What's the one with the dude that was with the church?
Man, y'all got me feeling crazy, bro. New Zealand is not down by Japan, bro. You ain't gonna even
It's
do
not,
me like that, bro.
it's
I
not
don't
by
know. I don't
Japan, bro.
know.
I'm sorry, bro. I know
It's
I
not
might
by
be a little
Japan,
slow.
bro. It's
You,
not by
huh?
Japan. This is just how we can see it, man. It's Japan up here with this dot at, and New Zealand way down here with that dot at.
Bro.
And so
But
they're
when you put
not
up
that
New
close
Zealand,
for
if you
real,
just say New
bro. Chill.
Zealand
They're not that
and
close
pull it
for
up,
real, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
You feel
it's just
me?
how the map perceiving it to be.
Yeah, yo. So we can see, and you know what? Because of these choices, it make me think it's real because I know locations and I've heard about places, man, and they hit
Yo,
all the
there go
right ones.
Brandon in the building. Peace, Brandon. Salute, bro. Come
Salute
on,
to
hop
you,
up.
peace to you.
hey, this map right here, you need to keep this
I
red, because
will, yo.
this joint right here is hitting on something.
Man, it's a great find, man. I appreciate both of you knowledge and Big O, man. Salute to y'all, man.
No salute
Wow.
to you, bro.
And
So,
check out how the lines is running through like a
so
wavelength
where them circles at?
or a
Could
DNA
that
or a
be where
DNA screen.
seismic activity happening?
I hear that.
Could it
Let's
could
I
it
have
be
to pull it
something like
up.
that?
I have to
Or
pull it
could
up.
it be like one of them areas? Because if you look at the one that's off the west coast of the U.S., right? That's close to Yellowstone, right? Maybe
Mm.
not close to Yellowstone, but
closer than we are.
yeah. I don't
I
know.
mean, Mount Shasta is the first chakra. It's
Why
a
do the lines look like a DNA strand that's running through the dots?
sine wave. Right. Yeah, that's facts, yo. I'm about to go ahead and pull some shit up to go to that too, for real.
That kind of remind you of the jet stream or some shit. Because that's how the jet stream moves, something like that, right?
See, hold on, yo, knowledge. Yo, for real, check.
Oh, okay,
You have to write this
bro.
shit down, bro. You gotta put this shit down on some notes, man, because I'm gonna forget this shit. But yes, exactly what you've been saying. It's jet stream. It's what you said, volcanic activity, earthquake activity,
Seismic
whatever,
activity,
all that stuff.
activity, tectonic plates, and all that.
Yeah, all that stuff, right? All the way into crime stats and shit, or anything other type of numbers. And so, sound. See, if I was, what I mean, what I could pull up to this that I have already would be the concept of what Big O talking about, the sine wave. And so if what you would do with ley lines is overlay ley lines to this, because this is different, right?
And remember, the planet, am I right, Rich, is 432 kilohertz?
Yes, they say so. Yeah.
The sound is 432. Am I wrong? I might be wrong.
432 hertz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to be, but we are at something else, right? So we multitasking or multidimensional in the sense of in a place that's overlaid our nature. It's like, I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's overlaid with some invisible shit, like a projection, if you will, that allow different concepts. At least it used to, and it'll get tricky there. So I'll digress. But damn, yo, I definitely I'll put
No, bro, I'm diving in with that.
What are you doing? Where you take it down? What you doing?
That's what I said, yeah. I'm still studying that.
Go in, right?
I'm still trying to. Okay, so you got Cape Town right there at the bottom of South Africa. You got Cape Town and all that. Okay, right there you got Great Britain, Ireland, right over there in that area. Okay, this area you got Egypt. Okay, in this area, what's that? Kazakhstan? That's like Turkey? No, that's like this the center of China. Okay, you got Japan over here, and then right here,
that would be my question too.
That's where you got Western Europe, right there where that
is
started.
Babylon near Turkey?
That's right. But look, where that star at, that's right above like Ukraine. That's right by Belarus. It's right by Belarus and all that.
And
right
is
by
Babylon on it?
No.
I don't know why I'm looking for it. Yeah. Because that was a key. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Babylon in America across from Mount Shasta in the opposite direction.
Gotcha.
Like on some New York City shit.
I get it.
That's heavy, man. And this is because you brought up ley lines, bro. And so check this out. So let me looking up ley lines. It's a whole bunch of things look like globes. So I'm trying to find me a ley line relay that is flat earth type shit, right? And so then I come across this joint. So really, even if they put some information as if it's a globe, it could still have some truth to that shit. Because if this don't work as a globe, can it still work?
And are these the powerhouses that's on the dollar bill that represent the 13 colonies, the 13 families?
Oh shit, bro. Oh wow. That's exactly what that is. So I'm gonna have to go into emergency documentation mode and go ahead and create a folder for that so that mind state can be kept, man. All right. You know what? I'm gonna mix it in with something. God damn it. I need to throw some away. Just one thing away. Cool. Chat. Bong. What yo say, yo? Hey. I'm just call it wow. I don't know what else to say about it. Talking about this ley line concept. And then I can't find it there. My bad. Just 1 second, man. Let me.
And I'm looking at that map. It's like, where did the biggest wars even happen at? When you look at where those dots at, man. Crazy, bro.
Oh, in those areas, right?
I forgot what the fuck I was looking for. Earth chakras. Damn,
what I was going to the struggle over resources and power seemed like it's where those dots are shown at. I wish you would put it back up so I could look at it again. That was
what the fuck was I?
We're always the power. Oh, they're gonna do right there.
Yeah. What was I going to do, y'all? What did I say? I didn't even say what I was going to do. Hold up.
You said you was about to pull up all the stuff in Florida. You was about to pull up that folder, bro.
But for what though, yo?
Damn. I don't remember, bro. You said you was about to pull up that folder though, bro.
Yeah, that's why I tried to rush off and do it. I knew I was gonna forget it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
was connecting that, and we was talking about how it's in Ukraine and all that. And then he said, "Where's Babylon?" And he said, "Hold up, yo, let me pop this up, something."
Okay, So Earth.
And you said,
"Never mind. We can free." Go ahead.
Yeah.
Basically, like, is these the 13? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, they said the 13 colonies, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I heard. The 13 colonies, the 13 stars. That's what I heard. And so, what to put that 13 up with? Like, that's energy center shit. Like right now, I think past this is what go on in the world for real, like on some current event shit. Double check.
I was talking about looking at this map and all that. Red, you was about to go in on how I was talking about it was a jet stream or whatever.
Yeah, the jet streams. Yeah. But that's oceanic, though. When you talk about jet stream, that's oceanic.
We was talking about how
the jet stream,
the wave pattern.
Jet stream can be looked at as top and bottom when it comes to going left or right to left and stuff.
And so in the middle will be the tropics, though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I don't know what's true. Let's look up. Let's look up. Let's look up a flat Earth picture real quick, just so we can have a strong reference.
Why was all those red dots in war field battle areas?
Yeah, especially over Europe and Great Britain.
All right, so the bro said why they was in war area. That's interesting. It does seem true. I mean, for Japan to be almost riding along that chakra. See, it looked like if that's the case, then that
And
means
that's close to
Japan
Vietnam.
is shook up for real. Huh?
And that's like right by Vietnam. So you know Japan,
Well,
right?
I'm saying all these places look like they got shook off on some old, they broke up, like Bali, Southeast Asia. That whole shit look like an earthquake fucked that up. Right? You get to Lake Titicaca and shit. I don't know what. There's probably something fucked up about that. You got Palenque. You know that there was some pyramids and shit they found off of Cuba and shit. So some dropped off, and it's at the bottom of the ocean to us now. And you got Mount Shasta. It's like
San Andreas fault line.
There you have it. Thank you.
Mm.
And then Hawaii got their own. And you know what? It's just the whole shit of Hawaii, like that whole.
You
shit.
know, you don't hear too much shit about Hawaii. Ain't that some shit, yo?
Halikala.
Like you'll hear more about Alaska than Hawaii. Y'all ever thought about that shit?
Nope. You're right though. You don't hear shit about Hawaii, really, except for Dog the Bounty Hunter. Or at least used to. Yo, when I watched Dog the Bounty Hunter maybe one time for real.
Yo. Did y'all check out
arresting Hawaiians? What's up?
Can y'all see that the number one is in the United States?
Yeah, yo, it's the first chakra. You ain't hear me. I said it.
Now look at 13th over there where they having that war at right now. 13th is right over
that's where I'm at with shit now.
You see that 13th is right over Moscow. That
right,
is,
yo.
like if you was to look where Moscow was at on the map, it'd be right there where that 13 at.
Right. Well, you know what I mean? And you know what I was thinking about earlier? Making a thumbnail for like a community post with Putin in the head and the crosshairs, because they're gonna knock his dumb ass off, yo, for real.
Yeah,
they're gonna break out the sniper gang and shit, for real, like the real one.
Are they
Russia full of them motherfuckers?
Or are they gonna do them like they did Saddam? They're gonna capture his ass and kill him. They ain't gonna hang him.
They're gonna knock him off.
Yeah.
That's what I predict. You know what I mean? I really think.
And did you see what Biden said today on the news? He said, he needs to be taken from power. Then the White House said some shit about like, oh, he didn't mean it like that.
But no, what deep to me is that
that's what he said.
Yeah, yo, like play that shit.
Ain't NATO more German? Ain't NATO German? More German than anything else?
Nah, bro. It's a bunch of different countries. It's Poland, all them countries right there.
Yeah, just name them. What? That's what I said. The majority of NATO is German.
What?
They more than German. It's
they're a whole bunch of people for real.
Yeah, different European
countries. But the majority of them surrounds Ukraine.
Well, no, Germany, they got a lot of money. That's why Trump wanted to leave NATO, because Germany was making money, you know, like off the far as like they make some of the finest shit to cut jewelry, and they make cars and shit like that right out there in Germany. And you know they good with engineering shit. So Trump was like, well, we ain't about to front y'all airplanes no more to fight y'all wars, and we not about to give y'all money to make guns and so and so. He was like, y'all need to start paying America more for looking out for y'all. And Germany was like, oh, well, man, give us like 5 years or some shit. And Trump was like, nah, man, fuck that.
I don't know why that star seems to me like it sits on top of CERN, bro.
No, because well, it's close by Sweden.
Do you know what CERN?
Yeah, I know about
go ahead.
CERN, bro. But that's not by France though. That's more by right there by Ukraine, Belarus. Like when you look at it right there, where that star at, it's like the northern part of the Ukraine, like right there at Belarus. Like when you look at it.
So maybe
Red Square, you can pop up a regional map of that area right there.
All right, let me get a shot at it real quick for you. You know what I mean? Like I think the areas is just it's shit general. They might touch for real on certain levels. Like we probably looking at the center of it. What you said, a regional map, like a world map. That's what it looked like, a world map, right? Flat map. Oh shit, I'm right there, yo. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good enough for us to read the countries, all of them and shit, for real. But I mean, listen, you know about
no,
the
map. Like I was saying,
came in and turned it up.
You know,
Red Squid came here and turned it up, bro.
Yeah, I was looking for more of a regional map, Red. Let me see if I can pop it up. This is intriguing.
I know, but I can't bring up a regional map like this. You know what I'm saying? Because any maps that I
so it's like instead of saying worldly, how about you just do area? How about you do area to area?
And what we looking at.
Let me pop up Google Earth.
You know what I mean?
Is that still a thing?
We'll have that.
Or just pick an area. Or just pick an area to pull up.
I mean, we could look at each point. But listen, wait. You could look. You know what? I can tell you what you can look. Don't pick an area. Just start with the first chakra, and then look at it. Say Mount Shasta. Yeah. So that's the mountains in the west. I assume it's the chain that lead into Canada and Alaska and such things. This Mount Shasta is a part of what that is. Right, and so
also that's also that volcanic. They call it the dragons.
Right.
They call it the dragons. The dragon something, right, y'all? The dragon something with all the volcanic.
You talking about the Ring of Fire and shit.
That's Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
But it hook all the way around to Asia. It go all the way around to Asia. They call it the dragon something. But it's all
I know what you're talking about. You remember that time Red Root came on a show and he showed like a snake, like the whole lands was forming like a little snake shape or whatever. Remember that?
Nah.
But see, for what I remember, it's called the dragon something, and it goes around up to Alaska, all the way over to Asia.
I mean,
and these are all volcanic.
So, all right. Okay, we dealing with energies, right? So we can just chill right there.
Yeah.
And we can assume that whatever we see on the micro with these sine wave, what they call it, the metronome,
So
and
them are high energy levels, like them areas right there.
yeah, but check this out though, knowledge. Where the fuck are we at? So what these things is can probably tell us where headquarters for organizations be at.
Material.
Oh,
That material. Look.
that makes sense too, bro.
You know what I mean?
And for material wealth, bro, gold, certain elements and stuff that we use to run on the planet.
Not really, because ain't no gold in South Africa. Like South Africa.
Huh?
Yo, South Africa got hella shit. All these places do got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You right.
So that's what I'm saying. Right. Where these dots at, with the elements through our history, where these red dots at, there are places where man has went to either get gold, certain types of resources, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That is.
Look at them.
So all right, bet. So let's say it like this. Let's say if those places really are chakra centers of the surface, then and they natural, then yeah, it will make sense that there are resources there, right? Like if there was an ability to read where the chakras was in a plane, then that would be a resource detector, really, wouldn't it? And sure enough, what the brothers say is facts. Yo, all these places have been hit up for something, one way or another, right? We see evidence of that type of shit. So I'm tripping. This way, I'm tripping on the same shit I saw when I first saw this motherfucker. That they go that.
So let's go to Europe. What do Europe have?
And that's the third one. Yeah, I mean that's the 13th one. The last one is what I'm thinking.
And that 13 one, I just keep thinking about CERN and why they put it there to do this colliding shit. Like I know that's where that's done at.
Yeah, you're right though. Like, look,
and it's the furthest north out of all of them, out of all the chakras.
CERN look like it'll be right.
That one is the furthest. That one is the furthest north.
What? Yo, check. CERN would be in between these two dots. Oh no, wait. Nah, I might be wrong. So never mind. It don't matter. It's all like, look, it's extra point shit. What the main thing is what? Like what y'all already explained.
It's the furthest north. It's the furthest north out of all of them, though, correct? As far as being on the ley lines.
The one with
that's
the
furthest north. Yeah, it's the furthest north.
So underneath it is the 12. So that's the portal of the cube. Saturn portal. Yep. Wow. That's interesting. So that's what they over there trying to take over CERN and shit, bitch. What the fuck is they doing? Is that what they trying to do, y'all? Because wait a minute, if NATO got to get in it, NATO gonna be in it, right? Like if NATO talking all that shit, if NATO step in, it ain't just a few people they send over there. They'll be at war with NATO plus, right? So I don't know what the fuck they think they doing except for starting some shit, yeah.
Well, I go in with you on this. The reason why this thing happened in Ukraine is because of all of the chemical the joints with America, and America being too close to Russia having a certain type of power, and it's basically a point of them trying to protect themselves and push the American joint away. So what I'm understanding through what I know about is that it was 15 plants. On the news, they show them as being like certain facilities or this and that, but it actually was labs. You know what I'm saying? It was
you remember not too long ago, I told you they had them pipelines running through Ukraine, and Russia had to pay tariffs to Ukraine to run it through the country, which Russia used to be a part of Ukraine when it was.
Hey, can you take your time and break down what's a tariff for us dummies out here? What's a tariff, bro? Break it down.
A tariff. That's where you pay like a tax to run something through another country. You know, tariff is kind of similar to the word traffic. You running it,
Right.
you running traffic through another land to another country from one country.
And within Ukraine, because America had labs. We saying the same thing almost. If you can hear me,
yeah.
America had so much power and they had 15 labs in Ukraine, with NATO being in Poland, the surrounding countries. That's why they was wondering. They was bringing up NATO is because Ukraine is not a part of NATO, but the surrounding areas.
But it has to be a part of NATO. So now NATO is trying to help them because they taking in their civilians. And you know the craziest shit is, right, when this shit first happened, right? What did Vladimir Zelensky say? He said anybody that's 18 to 60, what was it, 65 or 60 something, like they had to stay and fight. You had a bunch of motherfuckers left the country, but a lot of people still stayed and fight because the thing about the Russian tanks, right? The Russian tanks were old tanks from the Cold War, from the 1950s and shit. So these tanks were running on diesel, and they was not up to date as far as modern technology.
Let me ask you.
That's why they broke down on the side of the roads. Like that's why they broke down on the side of the roads, because they was using old technology from like 1954, 1953. They said,
okay,
yeah.
So basically, America, you know how they was like getting the yachts, the millionaires' yachts, and this and that, trying to get them to turn on the Russia. Remember they taking yachts, they whatever. It's a form of trying to send those hits that those planes was doing in Russia was actually American and Ukraine business funded locations. The first areas they hit was not the cities or the location.
Oh yeah. I agree with you.
They was the plants. So in order to get their money back, they put They put whatever through NATO, whatever, to try to take the money from, whatever.
Okay. So you talking about the fuck? What is it called? I know what you're talking about. That's what they use to save money. It's called SWIFT. That's what you're talking about.
Right there you go. Like there you go.
Hey Ray, you know I ain't playing, bro. I'll be up on this shit, bro.
There you go.
SWIFT.
There you go.
That's where
you just said it, so I'm gonna fall.
Moscow and Germany and them, they paying like, well, Moscow, Russia, they paying other countries and receiving money from other countries through that, far as like digital transactions and shit. It's like they version of Cash App or whatever. And then that's how they paying Ukraine and shit like that. But they don't want to pay Ukraine. They don't want to pay Ukraine to run gas pipelines through their country no more to Germany. So what they doing, they trying to occupy that land and make it back part of Russia and claim it, because they got separatist groups over there that's saying, oh, we don't consider ourselves Ukrainians. We consider ourselves Russians. So what they do, they're like, oh, man, you need to be liberated. So we just going to ride through. And like they said, they can not just the Afghan war.
Not just through cash finances or gold, but through Bitcoin. Because most people don't know this cryptocurrency. This is what is really going on. That cryptocurrency, now that it's public, that's the other part of the fight that's going on with it. The cryptocurrency.
Yep.
Do you know about that part?
Of course.
Crypto. If anybody said crypto
right now. Yeah, definitely, man. Like that shit came from over there, man.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers probably realize is like raiding people with that shit since it began on the Silk Road shit.
You see Vladimir, he done kidnapped that basketball girl that was in the WNBA. He got her over there, and like the other boy that was fucked up, like They ain't playing out there, man.
But nah, somebody from America was allowed to see Shorty, I heard.
Oh,
I don't know
for
how
real?
it went. Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day.
But I bet y'all didn't even catch that she is
the
half
point?
Russian. She's from there.
Okay, but still, like, is it going to end up to be war?
No, it's only going to be war if they attack a NATO
so
country.
What I'm trying to get to is that what we're looking
unless
at,
they feel that they being provoked. That's how it's going to be.
They're using parlor tricks.
They don't want nobody to come into Ukraine. Russia don't want nobody coming to Ukraine. So if another country coming in and try to fight Russian soldiers, they're going to consider that a declaration of war. And then Russia already said they're going to use deterrence, which is referring to nuclear weapons. So
hey, I got a question for both of y'all, man.
Yeah.
If war, man, he said I got a question for both of y'all. Then he lit up.
Yeah, man, I'm about to light up too. This nigga lighting up on me, man. What the fuck about shit?
I like the fact that all of us passionate about what we talking about, man. It feel kind of good, and I thank y'all too.
Man, that's because that's how we.
It's taking my mind off shit.
We building, bro.
Yeah. It's salute to the chat. I can't see y'all, but salute to the chat too, man. Thank y'all, man.
I put this shit out. I wet the whole blunt up. Goddamn.
But you got it, Red Squid. Go ahead, get it.
All right, bet. If World War II ain't happened, and for example, all those people that died at Normandy never happened, do you think that the civil rights movement could have been possible?
Well, I think it was gonna happen anyway, bro, because that's the way of the world. Like the way we think and how shit is gonna be is just like magnified 1,000,000 times. The world is moving every day, and we getting caught up in it. So our minds is gonna make situations. So I think whatever happened because it happened. Because it was supposed to be.
Well, I can go in a different way with Red Squid and see if he with it. So we talking about the Catholic Church.
Go ahead.
We talking about the Catholic Church. We talking about when Bitcoin and all this stuff came out. Underground CIA ran certain thing popped up, and it got so bad where it had to be public. The dark side of the internet. Or whatever. When we study history, we talk about what was they do, Snowden, all of that, whatever. That money had to be funneled. That money needed to be funneled. It was so outrageous or whatever, it needed to be funneled. Now every nation is utilizing it to funnel, and no matter what they say on TV, every nation is using it. And we ain't blind or stupid to that.
So you said Snowden. Do you think that some of this stuff people like him and Julian Assange know about is digital money?
Ain't Julian Assange the dude that been talking away? Yeah, remember he posted. I got you now. I do remember. Go ahead, continue. I got you.
You think they might know about some type of money, digital currency and shit, and that'd be like why they prisoner of war or something, like on some old they call political prisoner, but they just business. And Yo came across the information. I think that he's seen all type of digital transactions.
Remember, it's called the black market. On remember Bitcoin. What we think Bitcoin,
the dark web,
whatever.
The dark web.
The dark web. Yeah, that type of money that was being funneled, that is Bitcoin. And I don't think most people understand. I think you know what I'm talking about.
The dark web is Bitcoin. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray. You got it. You got it. I follow.
It's all digital currency because I was looking at this article, right? It was talking about
yo, real quick knowledge, just in case. Yo, that's exactly how that's the realest shit. It's a real 360 or full turn back to the places even that did that in which this originate from. You know what I'm saying? This concept of the dark web and like how that concept, the bro 1,000% right. That's definitely
yeah. I agree. I agree.
And that's just great build, man, because that's facts, man. There's some shit going on when it comes to
so before when we was talking
well,
about
see
our
why I was
presidents,
saying why they using digital currency, because like I was reading an article and it's talking about how people got more money digitally than they governments or banks could give them physically. So that says it there, you know.
Oh, no, that's not. I give you a great example. I give y'all a great example for all of us to go back and watch. 10-4, my man Cobbletone did a great documentary one day about a month, 2 months ago, and I wish he was here to bring it up on the history of currency and how they use debt in a form of rechanging the market of money, trying to find a solution for it on the reason why we got the federal here and this and that. Do you remember when he played that John Red Squid about how they try to flip the money based on what they stand on, whether it be the dollar or gold or this and that? It's the same
I
thing.
know about this shit my own way. I don't really remember.
Okay. We're not, but now they're trying to use crypto to change the
Well, Joe Biden already said he wanted to make a cryptocurrency for the government. Once they do that, they're gonna try to have all them cryptocurrencies follow suit to the government currency, and then that's when
let's get this straight. Let's get this one thing straight.
That's
Ain't
when
no
they're gonna take
president running
Bitcoin.
shit, bro.
Hold on. That's when they're gonna take Bitcoin, right, and make it similar to this government coin they trying to create. They're gonna make it expensive, right? Because Bitcoin, it's almost about to surge to like 46,000 if it haven't. $46,000 for one coin, right? And only got like 19 million of them left, right? And that's not a lot. So, but that's a lot of money to purchase each one. So just imagine how they used to give us food stamps back in the day, but they give it to us on a card and digital currency, right? So like $20 of Bitcoin would be like 1.0001 point Bitcoin, or it'd be BTC. You get what I'm saying? Like they'll do shit like that where they break it down into decimals, man.
So I seen one person do it. I ain't seen nobody on YouTube do it, but I seen one person do it, and I forgot what the name of the committee is, but it's through the Rothschilds. And if anybody want to study anything about this banking system or whatever, you need to dig deep. And I forgot what but the one person that did it was on SVDL. He got a thing. If y'all I forgot his damn name.
All right, so maybe ask the question: where was Bitcoin back when Rothschild and them was doing things?
Well, this Japanese guy made it. He made this coin. He wanted to make it a coin. He made it for fun, and it's crazy. He made this shit for fun.
No, that's what they told us. It really was it's deep as hell, bro.
Man, bro, look, it was really for them drug smugglers and all that to move their money across the world, bro.
Bro, it wasn't even for drugs, more so than it was more so for pedophilia.
It was for all that shit, bro. That's how they was able to transfer funds and shit, bro. And then that goddamn Asian motherfucker exposed that shit and made that coin public. And then look what happened.
Hey, Red Square, you fuck with Solar, man?
No.
the debate joint. So he did a joint breaking down even how like
I heard of
the
bro. I heard
circles.
of bro, but
Yeah, he
I ain't
up there in
familiar.
Philly. He up there in Philly. That's why I asked you. You know, he was with Sarnetta and stuff, but he got the. It's called the Solar Vision Debate League.
That's where I
But
heard him
he
from.
do got on. But he do got on
The
one of his
debate league.
platforms. He broke down the Rothschild joint, right? He even got pictures and everything on how like it's like an octagon or whatever, whatever. Like how as far as business, how these family names go or these people names go to this and that. It was a great bill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody do it yet. And it speaks truth to power, bro, on the inner workings of the manipulation of the world. And it also let me ask y'all this question. Let me just simply say this. When the last time y'all heard about the Queen of Britain lately? You know, she supposed to own some land in
I heard
Chicago,
about
this
that.
and
They
that.
say she got COVID. That was about 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
They said
Okay,
shit
okay.
changed.
I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna
Already,
fall. So you
yo,
with me
yo,
then?
yo. I'm
Okay,
telling you,
okay.
they wanted to hide that shit. Prince Charles is already King Charles, but they don't want to tell nobody that the Queen did publicly. So you know they trying to play it off, probably preserving her body right now. They say she got COVID because they canceled uh some kind of meeting or whatever she was supposed to go to.
And did y'all catch like 2 years ago what they did in India, as far as gold? How they all the family members or whatever they went to these people's homes in India, the
Oh man, they
country of
was
India,
burning them motherfuckers,
and
bro.
took all their gold or whatever, whatever.
Yeah, and they was
This
burning
one,
them.
like we was getting into here in America, they was almost getting into coins, this and that. But now everything is starting to go back because of the, if the Bitcoin fall, they want to go back to gold. You know what I'm saying? But actually, a
Yeah,
Bitcoin,
see, that's why
most of
all
them,
them people that put $100 when Bitcoin was real cheap. That's why all them is banking on that. You feel me?
Yeah, yo,
That's how they built countries like Dubai and shit like that. The
man,
UAE. You
tell
know
him
what I'm saying? They
that
they
shit.
they had more money digitally than they had physically. They had more money in
Right.
accounts than
So
you can
that's
get
like
in cash.
faith and belief systems and shit. Like how that shit, like they supposed to be so connected that you could use it as money. Like that's wild, man. That's wild, man. That's it. I mean, oh yeah. That was hella interjection, but I ain't got shit to say. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Just thinking out loud, man.
Nah, so definitely facts that the Bitcoin come from Japan or owner, so to speak, so they say, right?
Yeah. They say nobody never seen the dude before, but they know his name. That's why I found was like look that shit up, bro, and read up on it. That shit wild.
I'm trying to look up some shit I already know about it. I can't. It's difficult.
Yeah, man. It's like they can't find that dude nowhere. That's crazy. Dude just disappeared off the face of the earth. Kind of like how the fucking owner of Alibaba, how he disappeared from China for a little bit, remember? And the Asian lady from Rush Hour, he disappeared
Yeah,
too. Like that shit real,
yeah,
man.
yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So they're definitely people that control. I guess we would call that what? Gang stalking, and the way it happened over there, I'm
Yeah,
sure
man,
it's
it
different.
got to be another name to that shit, bro.
They Joys, they know what to do. They walk up on somebody. Like, how in the fuck they call somebody to go do whatever, right? It's like, damn, they part of some hive mind.
Like right after that lady from Rush Hour got done filming in that Mulan movie, they kidnapped the ass. They say, yo, that shit crazy. They be kidnapping motherfuckers, yo. And
Who
see, Rush
was the
should be
guy?
doing the same shit. Like, I don't know. You see in the Olympics, when it first started, the Russian figure skater girl that was showing out, she did like she spent around like 8 times in a row, right? Before she had came down, she spent around like 8 times in a row. She tested like for steroids and shit and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Man,
But I
it
think it
was
was
this
something
dude
in,
in.
I think it
Go
was
ahead.
something in the tea. It was in the tea.
I don't know why they can't show it. So this dude, man, he created his own video game headset, and he was a cult leader that turned into a mafia person that went to jail in Japan. And this was back in the day for real. And it's difficult for me to find it again on this computer and shit. So uh, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That Joe, a Japanese dude, came out. He came out with his own headset type shit. It was some shit that you know how people be like studying the brain waves on a person and shit on the, and so it was like that's how the person would wear it. And yo had a little box and shit. So they said that yo used to trip off of LSD and shrooms and psychedelic shit and plug in and
You there, Red Squid?
yeah.
Hey, Red Squid, did you ever catch how China so mad at us because the majority of our trash and shit, they send us these cheap products to go to Dollar Tree, whatever, and we just send them our trash, and it's up to them to remodify our trash, to recycle it and sell it back to us. You ever caught that?
No.
Yeah, I'm
I mean
tripping, man.
that's a good that's like so like people getting along and shit. And I can't really say I see that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So a lot of the
Like
container ships with our trash and all that stuff, it goes back to China. I think that's the deal for them to sell us cheap merchandise, whatever, whatever, and them to be such mindful people, and like you said, to utilize certain things and make something out of nothing. Even with paint, they got a river over there that's
so we've been giving them our plastics and shit. That's what you're saying.
right, right. So the deal is for they can sell and give us whatever, whatever, but we give them our trash. That's why they build
And they
up
turn it
over
back into
there. That's why they
product.
build up. That's why they build up. Not like over here, we build out. They build up. You know what I'm saying? They build story builders, this and that, because they really don't have the land mass for the people and the material. You know what I'm saying? Something you can look into when you get a chance.
I mean, the plastic, you talking about plastics?
Yeah,
My bad.
plastic
Okay.
wiring, certain type of metals or whatever, paint, paint stuff you put on your shirts, the dye that you put in your clothing,
Listen,
this and that.
the way I look at how they all go is they consumer heavy and make things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Fire, fire.
But I'm sorry I fell off and I missed everything y'all said, and I wish I didn't. and I was in mid sentence or something, and I forgot. But
Shit, man.
whatever.
Listen, I
Don't
already forgot.
Yeah, don't pay me no attention though, man. I think I'm smart, but I'm really dumb, y'all. Forgive me.
It's not about being humble like that. You know what I'm saying? We all have intelligence. It's when somebody insult your intelligence that's disrespect,
I just
right?
don't like it on YouTube because I know that I had to learn. Hey, Red, I'm sitting
What?
there one day on the screen and I'm talking up my head, stuff I research, study, read. Man, it hit me. And this person that I'm talking to, they typing and Googling while they talking to me.
Or
That shit
yeah,
blew my
yo,
mind.
people do
I
that.
said, I said, hold up.
Yeah, that's wild. That's funny, yo. Hey, but people do that, and it's acceptable as long as they upfront about it. They're not secretive. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: there's multiple people that have whole scripts typed up, and so they give the impression that the person is either reading from a teleprompter or they realize, you know what I mean, got some shit to say. So they could, anyone can read something. That's fine. It's just they don't have to tell nobody how they make their show. And I feel like when people that do, like, let's say TikToks or whatever like that, and they go do some behind the scenes shit and show people how they do their thing, that fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like, people don't need to know about your personal life, none of that shit. If you got some type of brand of comedy or drama or whatever, don't never show you know what I mean, the public that if that's a product, right?
Certain
Concept.
things I don't mind showing or whatever, but it messed with me. And I had to catch it. I said, man, hold up, man. This motherfucker reading something, bro. You ain't just, oh, I was like, hold up, son. Hold up, son. Talking about open discussion. I'm like, this ain't even a discussion. I can tell that you're reading. You're reading. Yeah. Got me looking like a whole fool, bro. Where you at, Knowledge?
It's all gymnastics or martial arts, rather.
Oh, did you check out that thing when I was on your last live? I do remember it too. When I told you
What?
how in India they still practice the art of the ninja and with their soldiers or whatever. Cause I was studying that like a year ago.
The
I forgot what
ninja
they
and the
call it.
soldiers.
Yeah, with the sword. And they
Go ahead.
no, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Please tell
Nah,
me
I
if you
don't
know.
know. Like you said, it was talking about some ninjas and shit. We was talking about ninjas.
Well, it was basically about the blade, the honor of the blade, the sword, and the practices of swordry.
No.
Is if it's not in Asia anymore, it's definitely in India. You remember when I was on your joint and I was trying to tell you about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No. But
I don't
salute.
watch
So
TV,
yeah.
and I don't watch TV, man. So forgive me, y'all. I miss everything. I be talking from the heart. I don't watch TV at all. So
Hey, it is. I mean, what makes you think about that though? Like, we still build upon it. Like, don't blame. You know what I mean? Don't worry about my short term memory or whatnot, because I'm not the one who created the Akashic records. Now am I? So you know what I mean?
yeah, well, so I'm the type of person that I have a mind like an Akashic Records. So
That's what's up.
when I get a thing, I hold that thing dearly. And I think that's one of my get. I just hold, and a lot of this stuff that I be speaking about or whatever, man, I ain't, you know, I don't know where I get it from. To be totally honest with you, to be totally honest with y'all in the chat, I don't even know where. But you can tell that I'm limited in it as well because I don't go into specific dates like I should. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to do all that, I think I need to quit working my job and be a professor at a school or something like you, Red Squid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a true professor. I don't use a computer. I don't use a computer or watch TV, bro. In the last 5 years, I don't do it.
Ooh, you know what? That's impressive. You know what I'm saying? Look, you ain't never come off to me as stupid. So it ain't even about book knowledge for real. Because depending upon the relay, any type of truth is acceptable accordingly. You know what I mean? Certain times. Like, you know what I mean? Like the truth, all you gotta do is know better. And you know what? People perspectives, including yours, eyes, and knowledges, you know what I mean? They different, right? And that's just, you know what I mean, part of the glory, man.
So
Yeah,
this is a key
that's
word
a
that
fact.
I
That's
like to
a
use.
fact.
I like to use with both of y'all. I like to use with both of y'all. That I was with it at one time, but then when I started really
With it,
thinking
what you
about
mean
it,
with
I
it, bro?
thought it was stupid. Was the word regurgitated?
Oh,
Because I was one of the
regurgitated.
people that would say you're using regurgitated information or this and that.
Mm.
But in order for us to dissect all this stuff in our past, don't we have to have some type of information that was given to us?
Yeah, regurgitation is disgusting. You don't even have to use that to get your point across.
Right.
Is what could be applied anytime you ever heard that. But I would say the regurgitation is a derogatory because it implies that a person hasn't given full credit, yet they are using almost maybe even word for word the source or
Mm.
information,
There
and
you go. There you go.
they passing it
Yeah,
as
yeah, that
their
was
own.
deep. We said using word for word like it was there. Yeah, that's deep right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Not trying to break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely ain't gonna do that.
Right, right. Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's terrible swag.
Have you noticed that a lot on YouTube? As far as the people channels you flow through, seem like they're
Oh, there's
trying to.
definitely degrees of understanding systems is how I put it, because I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not, so
Yeah,
understanding why
make the
people is
people on
different.
YouTube,
I
man.
apologize. I apologize.
It's a huge platform.
Fine. You know what I mean? People, it's what an experience it is. There's so many different ways. Not only do people relate a truth or their information they know, it's also what they believe is true. And then it'd
So
be
let's get
something
to
that
it.
be
But
about
at the same
nothing
time,
at
they
all
can
that got
they
anything to
can
do
know
with all that other
they can
shit. All
hear
that.
everything they want to hear, but they don't even know what to believe in within themselves. Is that what you're saying? They don't think for themselves.
No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when a person think for themselves, they choose. And if there's things that a person is attracted to, they're not always alien, or of course they're a product of the environment. But when it comes to as much as themselves having that ability, then it's like a knowledge of or a sense of self. Like that whole concept of it's about
I
you, it's in
understand. I
yourself.
understand it. I
That's
understand
what
exactly.
propel people in their beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, I understand
When they
exactly what
start
you're saying.
off and shit, they be like teenagers and shit, wilding out because they trying to figure they self out and shit. That's what they say, right?
Yeah,
Sir
you
Drop
right.
in the building. What's up, Sir Drop? Salute.
That's my dude
Peace,
right
peace,
there.
salute, salute.
And look, I was standing in the store buying me something to drink. It said the fire inside. I said, man, I gotta do something. Y'all remember that song?
What
The
I don't know
fire
what you're
in
talking about at this
the
point.
fire inside. That
We talking
song,
about
Sir
one of
Drop.
them little videos Sir Drop be playing.
You
One
know
of
when he
his,
played before he go
Oh,
live, he
I
play
know
oh,
which
some of his
one you
music,
talking about, man.
and that
Yeah.
jump, man, that's my shit, bro. The fire inside, like, man,
oh. Yeah.
dang, the fire inside.
Yeah,
And he
as a
got the
matter of
lady.
fact, you remind me, yo. Hold on.
Man,
You
if I can hear
remind
that
me, yo.
jump, that shit hard. Play that jump for him, bro.
Yo,
That
they go the
shit
email
beautiful.
right there, yo. Drop. It's the only way you're gonna get a cash out. Damn. No, I'm just kidding,
Shit, he
yo.
don't need no cash app. Did y'all see the
Nah,
other
yo,
night?
that's
That
on
man had
fire,
10
yo. I'm
people
gonna
on.
play that
That man
shit.
had 10 people
You
on
need
his
to
damn.
set that shit up. You know what? Do I need to set it up for you, yo? I'll set you up, get you your little, you know what I mean? Like you an artist and shit for real. Put you out there. All you gotta do is get connected to this digital shit, because ain't nobody going, like, it ain't no more of I'm gonna introduce you to this record producer and shit.
Red Squid trying to pull a P Diddy on you. Oh, you dropped.
Hey, yo, real shit, yo, drop, yo, that song right there, yo. And all them days of making albums is dead, yo. You can even like hike the price up, bro, and you know what I mean? Sell it, yo. Check it. Hit me out on the email, or at least send the track there, right? Send that, you know which one. But yeah, yo, salute. Hit the link. We can talk about the business on live. If you want,
damn. Listen to P Diddy. Damn.
Nah, yo, Big O, what you want to talk about, man?
Nothing, man. I just got problems when I try to over talk and don't know when to talk. But then if I was sober, I wouldn't even come up here. Yeah.
You know what? I feel like if you do enough not over talking, you got good credit. So when you do,
that's called constructive criticism. Tell me again, because I'm working on my YouTube, being on panel thing, but it's like I'm trying to prove a point, ain't it? And all I gotta do is chill. You right? I caught it. I caught it myself. Look, I was on the channel. I was on Greedy's on the other night. Doc Chameleon told me straight up. He said, "Man, I don't like you niggas because you too goddamn smart. You won't stop talking." I said, "Damn."
That's funny.
Hey, I appreciate you. Much love and respect. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is in these times and days. If it really is up to us, then we really should do our best, because they be really, really like, you know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. I don't have nothing to say to it. What you said, bro. Shout out.
Sir Drop TV, salute, bro. Welcome to the show.
Oh, shit, cool, man.
Peace to you. Salute to you.
Salute, Sir Drop.
Yeah, I hit that email up. You know that nigga on that first verse, that's LeBron's uncle and shit. Yeah, that's Bron's mom's brother. You might have saw him on when they was getting their ring, when they won the championship, and they had him up on that big Cybertron and shit.
You just gotta cut that Meat TV. You just gotta cut that Meat TV off, because we really trying to hear you.
No, I can't do that. I'm watching this, but I'll mute up though.
No, don't mute up.
No, I'm saying when I'm not talking, I'm gonna mute up so it don't be so distracting. Yeah, but that's LeBron's uncle and shit. Look up Uncle James and shit. He be doing this thing and shit.
Huh.
Yeah, his name Uncle James.
The Spit in Your Face song is my favorite song, and that's my stance on things. Like, I really like that song, man. Really, I do, man. Like, I don't know, man. There'd be few songs that make you want to get all the drugs and alcohol and guns and shit together before you light up. You feel me? Like, listen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like on some Avengers Night.
I'm about to run to the store now, and I think it's closed. I'm about to run to the store now and get
some Street, what do you call it? Night Rider, Avenger. Remember the movie at nighttime, yo would get the ninja bike with the gun in it and ride through the streets hella fast and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Somebody, like, some part of the system getting disintegrated when that song play. Like, that type of shit is like, you got to weaponize that shit sent out. It'd be like every time somebody about to get their shit destroyed, right? you hear a whole bunch of these people, like, you know what I mean,
Damn.
with this song and shit.
First, what's
Just
his name?
coming through,
Steve
taking shit
Collins?
off.
Is it Steve Collins? Mint riding in the night.
Nah, you fuck that.
Hey, so how y'all feel
Nah.
about Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock
What?
on the Oscars? Yeah, he just did it today. Will Smith, Chris Rock
What?
was talking about Jada Pinkett. You know, she got that alopecia shit because he was talking about her G.I. Jane, right? Will Smith walked up on the stage.
Man, you lying, bro.
Yeah.
Lying, niggas
Yo,
been doing lies.
did he
Hey,
smack
yo.
him like it was a joke or something?
No, he walked up there, slapped the shit out of him, turned around, fixed his suit jacket, and went back and sat down
Hold on.
and said,
Chris Brown, you know Chris Brown from where I'm from, bro.
Chris
Like
Rock,
right here,
bro. Chris Rock
Why
at
you
the
did that,
Oscars. No, they was at the
Yeah, I
Oscars.
can't stand Chris Rock. He corny as hell anyway. What happened?
Yeah, at the Oscars, man. He was talking about Jada. Will Smith walked up there, slapped the shit out of him, buttoned his suit jacket up, went back and sat down and yelled, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Chris Rock gonna say, "Damn, Will Smith just slapped me. This the best moment on TV." No, it ain't, nigga. Don't let nobody slap the shit out you, dog. And at the Oscars, man, we had to tore that motherfucker up on that stage as soon as he walked up on it.
Nah, but all that's fake too, man. You know what the Oscars is, man. Come on.
No,
now.
that slap was real as fuck. You know, I call out all fake shit. I know when somebody.
Okay. So I gotta go look at. I really gotta go look at this.
Wow.
Then. Okay.
Well, I mean, he defending the honor of his
It
wife.
might have been
and,
staged though.
Dr.
It was
Miller
real
is
slap.
man.
But he didn't do that with August Alsina, so I don't know.
He expect that young nigga, right? That nigga was up all his head pussy, right?
He slapped
He
the
might
career
not
off
have been
so
in that mode though. You know, some things is the trigger at sometimes and sometimes it ain't. Some shit you'll let ride one day, you won't let ride the next.
So was it a slap for real? Like a?
It was a cock back slap. Man, yeah. Look at
Yo,
it
he
right
said,
quick.
"Cut back." Come on now.
I mean, Chris Rock ain't duck it. He ain't see it coming or what?
He said Will Smith. He said
Yeah,
Will
he
Smith.
been in a couple of movies, man. What Chris? I mean, he ain't see this shit coming.
He didn't expect you gonna slap me at the Oscars. He probably thought he was about to come up there and try to grab the mic or help the joke a little bit. You know, they entertainers. No, he V-line straight to him, slapped the shit out of him, and turned around and walked away. As
So he didn't
buttoning up
fall
his
down.
jacket. No, he did one of them. You know how your whole face and body turn. You gotta watch it, man.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think he should have slapped him, but I don't like Chris Rock. But you know,
damn.
I mean,
Oh, you said Chris Rock, not Chris.
you don't
Brown.
think he should have slapped? All right, so let's say it wasn't. Yo, why you don't think he should have slapped?
I mean, catch him after the venue. This the Oscars and everything. So
Was it Chris Brown or Chris Rock?
Chris
Rock, the comedian. He was hosting the Oscars.
Okay.
But you know, it always gotta be niggas fucking up venues. If there would have been white people, that would have never happened, dog.
But wait a minute, you talking about Will Smith? He is a Scientologist. He's not. I mean, he's 6 degrees of separation. That's who he is.
Boy, that movie right now, fool.
Yeah, he's still from West Philly though.
That don't mean nothing. He was in Wild Wild West, man. We know.
But it's Chris Rock though. Chris Rock the biggest bitch. So shit, that make Will Smith look hard. He just slapped Carlton.
You gonna drop him a couple of bands probably.
And I was watching this battle rap event on Caffeine after day, and these motherfuckers, all I know is the nigga was laid out. You know what I mean? Like he might have been dead. They said he cut somebody, and then the entourage beat him up. But when the entourage left, he lay flat out, and then it blacked out. And now they acting like don't nobody really know what happened. But you know that caffeine app is where they throw them battles at now. Drake is invested in that caffeine app. It's real big. They be giving them like 50,000 a battle. So something was up with that shit too. Especially with them two things happening on the same day. They run so many rituals.
Damn.
Well, not being transparent about something like that is shady.
What's the date? Yup, 3/9. Yup, 27. That's 9. The month 3. That's your 3 6s right there when you flip that 9 upside down. So I don't know, man.
But you know, but Sir Drop, you know them Oscars, they perform that shit before they actually do the live shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta watch it, man.
Hold on, let's see this shit. Oh man, these fucking ads.
Hmm.
Can't wait to see it. All right?
I know a couple of his movies flopped recently.
Here it is, right there.
Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
This one you smacking.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Oh damn, he hit him kind of hard.
Will Smith.
Hey, you see how he walked away? Knowledge, that shit was so cool. I love to do that, dog. Just walk away, fix my suit
He hit that
jacket.
nigga hard as hell, yo.
Word. Oh.
I know Chris Rock a bitch.
He stood back down mad and started yelling. He started yelling.
Yeah, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. He said it was a G.I. Jane joke. He said, nigga, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
That
Tell them what they
part 2, right?
Mm.
Oh, that shit looked
But
real.
you ain't supposed to pick on no nigga in front of all them white folks. This the Oscars, man. Pick on one of them white people.
And then you clown him about his wife, like, oh man.
Man, I'm sitting there. Why you ain't make the joke about me? If I'm with my wife, why is you talking about my wife, bro? But I still would have handled it off camera. But he said, fuck it. I ain't gonna let you disrespect me in front of all these billionaires. Like my homie
He did that when he smacked him. He did that when he smacked him.
Pharaoh said that joke could have cost her 5 movie roles. That's how many elbows be getting rubbed at the Oscars. Now I'm at the Oscars. Everybody
Will Smith
laughing.
stepped up and smacked her.
So you think he gonna be offered good movies now?
Hell no.
I bet that G.I. Jane gonna blow though. That's some good promotion for that G.I. Jane.
So that's a real movie that's coming out. So she doing
G.I.
a
Jane too. Yeah.
She doing a
I don't
remake
know.
of Demi Moore shit.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm saying. What, Jada Pinkett gonna be in there or something?
Yeah.
The joke was because she got that alopecia that she looked just like G.I. Jane. I don't think.
So she a mom and all that. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know, man. I don't know if that was a publicity stunt or was Will Smith.
I don't know, but he smacked the hell out of Chris Rock, bro. I just look. Chris Rock bounced, bro, when he smacked his head.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it was staged, but that slap was real as fuck.
Yeah, that slap was real. Nah, I think that shit was real. That's like when Kanye West hopped up on stage and said, what did he say? He said Beyonce is the best artist of all time. Of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Mama came up there with Jay-Z. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
That's one of them moments, man.
But I ain't sitting in the front row if I can't take a joke.
He smacked the fuck out of his ass.
So he made the joke at the Grammys.
Yeah.
The
No,
Oscars.
Oscars.
The Oscars.
Yeah, the movie awards. Whatever.
Today.
So wait, all right. So he made the joke, and then how long was it before Will Smith retaliated?
10 seconds.
It was seconds, bro. I just played it. Listen. I'm about to play it again. Listen.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Will Smith laughing, sitting in his chair. Everybody started laughing hard. Will Smith started taking that shit to heart. Will Smith got up out of his chair and smacked his ass.
Okay, so this is not a real movie called G.I. Jane 2. He just
No, he was
called her
being
that
funny.
because she bald.
Yeah, he was being funny.
Oh,
Hey, Red, I can help you with the clarity though, Red. I'm gonna tell you what really happened. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Chris Rock did the joke. Chris Rock did the joke. Everybody laughed. Even Will laughed at the joke, right? He laughed, and then he looked at his white face. She wasn't laughing.
Oh.
She was pissed the fuck off. She was mad.
Oh.
So Will got up, walked on stage, smacked the shit out of Chris, walked off the stage, fixed his suit, and sat back down, and started yelling from the crowd, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." And his face started turning red and shit. That's what made it look real, because I ain't never seen Will really turn red like that. You know how when you get into a fight, your shit get all fucking hyper. You know, he looked as serious as fuck, but it could have been staged though. But it looked pretty real to me though. I just
I'm gonna
wanted to
say this to y'all. It's been on YouTube for a minute, bro. They do go a week before the actual joint. That shit is scripted on what they gonna do on the stage.
Oh yeah.
This shit ain't even nothing new, bro.
So you saying because they could have easily edited that shit out?
Yeah, like what I'm telling you, I'm just getting straight to the point.
I don't think
a week before, I'm telling, it's on YouTube. You can pull it up. A week before they perform on the Oscars, it's like a play, bro. They already know where they gonna stand and what they gonna do, bro.
But I don't think that part was part of it, bro.
Yeah, he said that shit looked real, and bro said he thought it looked real as well, for real. So you would really be saying you don't think that shit looked real, or it was scripted and it was real.
I think it was scripted, and Chris Rock has a really comedians have a habit of going off the grid and not following the teleprompter.
And he pissed Will Smith off.
See, they got like you saying, they got a habit of going off the teleprompter and freelancing and ad-libbing and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to remember, the Oscars is taped live, so that it wasn't no opportunity to edit that part out. That shit happened on national TV. That's live, just like we live.
Right, but don't get it confused. Just because it was done live, you can Google it, bro. Research it, bro. A week before the performance of an Oscar or any of that, they're there going through what they're going to go through before the actual live. I mean, it's just look it up. You'll see what I'm saying.
But now I did see this though. It was on one of them shows where Tyrese and that dude that played Baby Boy dad, he was real drunk and shit, and they was about to fight. I saw this shit live. Yeah. When they replayed this shit, they edited that part out, dog. So I don't know. But I remember seeing it live, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. They had to go to a commercial, all this. They replayed it the next day, and they edited all that shit out. But the dude, the nigga was drunk as hell about to beat up Tyrese. For real and shit. And they just edited it out.
So let me ask y'all, in a real way, a motherfucker come with that joint, smack the shit out you ain't gonna do nothing.
It's niggas like that all the time. I saw niggas get slapped and they do shit.
That nigga got paid a lot of money to do that show, or he know he really fucked up and he wasn't trying to fight Will because he knew he was bashing his wife hard.
And some people just sell all the way
Chris
out
Rock
for
ain't
white
even the
folks,
host
man.
of the show, Sir Drop. He wasn't even the host, bro. He was just up there doing it like a 5-minute bit real quick. They had 3 ladies hosting the show. Chris Rock was just up there making a couple of jokes before he dropped off the
and
stage.
they call that documentary a point of just staying relevancy in the eyes of the people that spend money or whatever. Yeah, he got paid for that joint, bro. He got paid for that. It was like a ritual. It was damn near like a ritual. He got paid for that, bro.
A humiliation ritual.
Yeah, he got paid for that, bro.
Well,
because Will Smith did act like
he should have.
But Will Smith did look like he knew he wasn't gonna do nothing back.
Wait
the
a
way
minute.
He just turned around.
Is this some shit should drop prophesied already about somebody being hit and if they will take the money or some shit? Yo, Drop, didn't you say something like that before? On my trip.
Oh no, I'm always talking about somebody getting slapped though, but
yeah,
I know Will Smith, the way he turned around, it's like he knew Chris Rock wasn't gonna do nothing. He had no defense. So that could make it scripted too. Like, I'm about to slap you. You ain't gonna do shit because you ain't allowed to do shit. I'm gonna go back and sit down.
So of course he ain't gonna do nothing. That nigga know he's wrong for speaking that shit out of his mouth. He thought Will Smith was gonna be a bitch and not do nothing.
And I ain't even seen it. So ain't no security or nothing come out that joint or nothing, did he? I
Not for Will Smith.
No security came out. No security came out. Hey, my thing is this though. He only did that shit because it was Chris Rock. I think if it would have been somebody else, like Bernie Mac or Cedric the Entertainer, or Eddie Griffin,
he wouldn't have did it.
He wouldn't have did that.
They wouldn't have made that joke though, neither. Man, Chris Rock is a coon.
And,
say it again, Sir Drop.
So is Will
Say it again,
Smith.
Sir
So
Drop.
it's like when 2 coons collide, type shit.
Will Smith ain't no coon. He's just a Hollywood puppet. It's a difference from the reason
Man,
Chris
you
Rock
wrong, and I can tell you about him. Will Smith is
He's
definitely a
Scientology,
coon.
man.
Bro, hold on, listen, because my TV loud. Chris Rock is famous for bootlicking and dogging niggas. That's his whole career. Dogging niggas. Niggas do this when I'm with my nigga friends. When I'm with my white friends, it's all good. He make a living off that. Will Smith probably is. Well, name a joke Will Smith said right now.
Will Smith is from West. Hell no. I'll break it all the way down. Will Smith
You would have to
from
break
West
it down.
Philly. Will Smith, say it again.
You would have to break it down because he didn't build
Will
his
Smith's
career
supposed to be
on
from West
niggas.
Philly. His history, far as this known in public, ain't even true, bro. He supposed to be from West Philly, bro.
He didn't make a career on saying fuck niggas though. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. And I'll fall back. There you go right there. And I'll fall back. And I'm going to ask you, do you know anything about West Philly?
I know the motherfuckers that slapped it out of Chris Rock. All them entertainers, don't be their real names or none of that shit. You right. Did you know there's
You see the new joint where Will Smith got his son punching him in the face?
Yeah, and I saw when they pulled that ritual where he kissed his son in the mouth and shit.
Oh, you talking about on that TV show? You talking about on that TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If you notice, the son is named after the mom, and the daughter is named after the dad. That's some weird ass shit.
And the daughter is really a boy. That's not a girl. Just like Magic Johnson's son. The daughter is really a girl. I mean, a boy.
Man, all right. Can we curtail where this possibly going in? Because that's really I don't know. Those type of things is just it's a hit or miss, man. You can stay more accurate. Like, do you
With
do
Yeah,
you
mine,
believe that
that's that
everybody's
weird
supposed?
energy. I don't be trying to tackle that kind of shit. I mean, I had those
okay.
kind of
So
thoughts
hold on.
sometimes,
What?
but
Hold on. Let me just
I
ask
don't
this
really
question.
deal with that.
His daughter, her name. Y'all remember how she looked? Is that a boy or a girl, y'all? Just be honest. No breasts, no nothing, nothing. Is that a
She's a
boy
girl.
or a girl?
She's a girl.
I
I think
mean,
she a
you got
girl.
people saying they
Hey,
all
Big O.
girls
Hey, Big
gender.
O.
I
Hold
mean,
on, K Drop. I
everybody
made
in
a deal with my
Hollywood.
wife when the kids was born, right? We made a deal. I get to name all the boys. She get to name all the girls. And they probably did something similar. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I understand what you're
it's a
saying, Ducky, man.
dynamic thing
I
out
ain't
there.
named my kids. I got two different. I ain't named my kids.
Well, I
I
named
told the
mine.
female, and they knew to name them after me. I said, you name them. They said they gonna get your name. Period. But my point is, the girl, I forgot her name. Will Smith's daughter or whatever.
Willow.
And Willow.
Willow. Y'all don't know that's a boy?
I mean, we could
Nah, she
never
got a
prove
song
that,
out. She
but
got an album out. She didn't look like no boy to me.
Yeah, I don't think she's a boy.
She sounded like a
I
girl to
mean,
me.
you can't
She
really
be next to
tell
her
in this
brother,
day and age.
and yeah,
No, I'm saying in this day and age, you can't tell no more, especially with Hollywood. You just can't really tell, bro. You would really have to like lift their dress up or some shit like that, dude.
Big
Yeah.
O, did you hear her album she had? Well, I heard her album, but I heard her little single she dropped. I heard that single and I seen the video she had. That's a girl, man.
Man, look, bro.
do you also
Every
believe that
one of these people,
Venus and Serena Williams is men as well, or they
yes, and I'm
females?
with you.
I
Look, Red Squid, I got you on that.
I
Red
wouldn't put
Squid,
it past it, but I
hey,
don't
Red
know.
Squid, I got you on that. They
Okay,
both are boys, bro.
Venus
no,
and Serena boys.
Both are boys.
Oh
okay.
Lord.
I mean,
Now I done saw
So,
motherfuckers like Mad Bitter
that's
Truth break
crazy.
all them motherfuckers down, and he be seeming right. He get to zooming in on them Adam's apples, them skinny ass hips with them big shoulders, them traps,
Right.
them
What they call it?
strong jawbones.
that's like Wendy
No, it's
Williams.
called
Y'all don't
it's
know
called
Wendy Williams
the
is a man?
belt. Hold on, they call it somebody's belt, and that's how you could tell if it's a man or a woman. Somebody broke
Where
it
the
down.
belly button at, yeah, where the belly button at,
Yeah.
bearing hips, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to have bearing hips. You put your eyeballs, if you a man, you supposed to have a bridge in your eyebrows,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? It's little shit, but it's also people like it's women that's built like a man though in
But
real life, so you can't go off that shit.
I could tell a female from a dude. You know how you could tell? Look at their hands. Our hands are made different from female hands. It's very simple. That's that Ray Charles shit. Remember how he
It's
was
like y'all.
grabbing the meat
I hope
hooks?
y'all know Jay-Z Blue. That's a boy.
See, there we go. Blue Ivy, a boy now.
A
Okay.
boy. That's a
Well,
boy.
what about? Wait a minute. Beyonce's supposed to be a boy.
Nah, ain't
Hell
nobody
yeah,
say
and they
that.
say Jay-Z a girl. I mean, that's what these motherfuckers that do that type of research be saying. They saying
Oh, they
all
were
the
saying
genders.
Sierra was a hermaphrodite.
So are these agents putting out misinformation just to screw with us?
Or clickbait, but I don't
No,
know. You know, like the
this is basically Babylonian sorcery.
now the girl off Hunger Games came out and said she a transgender, and I know y'all didn't know she was a boy, and
Oh,
she came out and the star on the Hunger Games.
Hungry.
Oh,
No, not Jennifer Lawrence. No, she did not. It's the
All right,
other
hey
girl.
babe, what was the
all right.
actor's name? It might not have been
It's the
Hunger
little black
Games.
girl, the little light skinned
No, a
chick.
little white girl. The little white girl came out and said they was a transgender. We watched them in like 8 movies.
No, look
Can you
at
remember the movie?
what's her name? Laverne Cox. Look at her hands. Look at her hands. Now she's a known transgender. She got a twin brother. She got a twin. Look at her hands.
So what's the
That's
conspiracy then? To just keep people fooled, walk around as deceptions?
Yes, because even the Braxtons, they even had a TV show. I used to watch it when I used to come home with the shorty. Half
One
of
of
them
the
girls
sisters
that's on the
just died
Braxtons,
from
them
cancer.
boys, bro. Yeah.
All right. Well, is Raven Simone a boy?
All right, look up.
No,
Look
Raven
up.
Simone won't. Raven Simone is a straight female.
Okay.
Look up. Look at Bruce Jenner's pictures now. You can't see these. It's like a damn woman. That was a fucking dude, a full-fledged dude. Look at the pictures now. Man, they got so much. They can shave their Adam's apple. They can buy moon bumps and act pregnant. They can buy fucking camel toe drawers. The whole thing, bro. It's
Is
almost
is Wendy Williams a male or a female, y'all? What y'all think? And then I'll be quiet after that. I just want to hear y'all response. Is Wendy Williams a male or a female?
But that's kind of obvious. You would have to say Queen or somebody. We know Wendy Williams. She's 6'10". She already
you know why them questions is difficult for me is because it depends the level of technological reasoning. Like it's a possibility she look a type of way, or she could have a type of spirit that make her look a type of way, or she could be an actual planned incarnation that look how she look, or she could be a clone that's been set loose into the world, or you know what I mean? It's like, what type of tech do you think she's dealing with? Now, remember when she had that episode where she saw a ghost in the crowd and she fell down? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, she was doing a live TV show. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She ain't see no ghost. That chip in her, that shit be glitching. All the motherfuckers be glitching like that.
And you're right, because she wasn't the only one that had that chip. Right after she had her chip incident, Jalen Rose had one on ESPN watching the basketball game, and he had one. Yeah,
Shaq
right about
froze
the chip.
up. Remember Shaq froze up on ESPN?
Yeah.
He's froze up for like 40 seconds, and then he tried to act like it was a joke and shit, and they like, nah, nigga. They whole shit, they don't even blink, dog. Everything just stopped like a mannequin challenge.
Yeah. The mannequin challenge. They was trying to root out the glitching. But
Draymond Green, you saw him do that shit.
And this the weirdest thing. This the easiest thing y'all can
Hold
catch.
up.
Do y'all see the hand? Do y'all see the hand signal? Do y'all see the hand signals? Do y'all see the hand signals?
Hold up.